recreate this look, keep watching. Hey everybody, and welcome back. It is Georgia back with another makeup look for you guys. So this is one of BYS's newer palettes. I know you guys have seen the Bloom one. Sorry, I say Blossom. Why don't ask. So this one is a little bit different. So I just wanted to basically sort of like show you guys. So this one is the crystal one, and as you guys can see, it has risen sort of like gem kind of stones in it to give it more like a gem and a crystal kind of look. So in this palette there are 12 shades. Again, BYS always has some really nice shades, and this guy was $17, which is so cheap and so affordable. I really love BYS's products. I just think that they're so cheap and so pigmented that they are insanely pigmented. They are so gorgeous for like $17. That is so great, and they're also like cruelty free and vegan. So they're basically not harming animals, and any person who is a vegan will totally fall in love with these palettes. Myself, I do like to use cruelty-free products as well as some drugstore products. I do understand that animal testing, I do not like animal testing myself. I'm not like fully big into it, but I do like my cruelty-free and my vegan-free palettes. So in this palette, we have some really nice shades in it that sort of, so let's just go into, so we've got, this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, it has these little spatulas in it, and I'm sorry they're going to fall out because I don't use these, but again, if you wanted to use these, I think these don't work as good as using like a brush or your finger, but hey, that's what it comes with. So we have 12 different shades, and this is what it looks like inside. It's got some mirror, it's got like a mirror, and then that I like to leave this on because I have my Jeffree Star mirror that I use anyway. So in this palette we have Quartz, Black Onyx, Glassy, Moon Rocks, Diamond, Re-Exchange, Psychic, Senses, Sandstone, Healing, Power Up, and Crystal Dust. So your Quartz is your white shade, your Black Onyx is basically a black shade. These, so the Black Onyx, the Glassy, the Diamond, and the Crystal Dust are the same formulas as was in the Prismatic palette. So it was like sort of like a, and it's not a normal. It's really hard to explain. It's sort of like a high shine and sort of like a wet putty kind of consistency. It's very hard to explain. If you guys have the Prismatic palette, then most of you guys will know what I'm talking about, as in that Prismatic palette there are like some ones that are exact, like in that Prismatic palette they are the same formula, and then some of in here are just the same formulas that are in the Flora palette and in your Metals palette and in your Peach palette. Just some of them are very much the same as your original shadows. There's only about 4 different shades in here that do have that sort of like wet putty kind of like, I don't know what you would call it, more like a hybrid, but more wet, and they do have a little bit more shine to them, so they do make it a little bit easier to use. The same with the Bloom palette, have some of like the same ones as Prismatic. If you guys don't have the Prismatic palette, it's very hard to explain, so I would love to explain it to you a little bit better, but I am having so much trouble explaining it to you. So it's sort of like, so if you guys know NYX's Mochi, I Love You So Mochi palette, sort of like that, but they don't dint. They're sort of like a wet, kind of like cream formula, but not so creamy. It's very hard to explain, but I'm going to get on with the swatches of it, and then I will create an eye look, and yeah, so let's get into the swatch. So as you guys know, I always use a clean hand. I use the back of my hand because sometimes it's very hard to swatch here, so let's just get into it. So the first shade I'm going to swatch is the Quartz, which is a soft matte white, and I'm sorry, that's what it looks like on your finger, and then I will try to, oh okay, they updated the white, so you can see the white, which is really nice. The next shade is the Black Onyx one. Again, this is like that soft little hybridy kind of color, so I'll swatch it for you guys and show you what I mean. It's a little bit softer than I think they're all soft, but it's sort of like a cream kind of tone, and this gives you sort of like a black ice kind of, it's a black color with shafts of white glitter in it, is how I would explain it. So the next shade is Glossy, which is this really nice purple one, and again I'm going to show you guys what I mean when I dip into it. So it's a little bit like a soft hybrid, a bit like a gel formula, but not so gel formula type of that it's kind of crazy on your eyes. So that's that one. The next one is just a matte shade, which is Moon Rocks, which is like a bit like Moonstone from Lime Crime's lipstick, is how I would explain it. If you guys knew that they did the Blood Moon, and then they did Moonstone. Didn't they do Moonstone? I think it's a bit the same. So it's more like a grey, like a lavender grey, is how I would explain it. So the next shade is Diamond, which is another one of those hybrid colours, which is this baby right here. And again, I do like to basically show you swatching it on my finger, but sometimes I have moments where I don't actually like to do that. But that is that colour there. It's probably not giving justice on screen, so I am sorry. The next shade is Re-Exchange, which is just a foiled, kind of the same eyeshadow. It's nothing really different to the other eyeshadows. And then the next one is called Psychic, which is a matte kind of brown colour, like a really light matte brown. And then Senses, which is this guy right here, which is like a paley kind of tone, like a nude. This is just a nude, and sorry if it doesn't really show up on my skin as nice as I want it to. It's just a nude shade, so it's probably going to be a little bit harder to show up. The next shade is Sunstone, which is like a deep dark coppery kind, not a copper brown, like a reddy brown. The next color is Healing, which is sort of like this kind of matte chocolate brown, like a milk chocolate brown color, and that is called Healing. Again, these colors are very versatile. The next shade is Power Up, which is a metallic brown, which is quite nice. This shade is really nice too, as like a all over kind of color to your lid, which is that color there. And then the next one is the same as the Diamond and the Black Onyx, and this is just called Crystal Dust, which is like a yellow gold kind of hybrid, and this is just super pretty and super glittery, and it would just draw anybody's eye into the palette. So these are the 12 shades on my hands. I hope you guys like them. I am really digging sort of like your high shine ones as well. They're very versatile colors that cohere very well together. They are not terrible. They are gorgeous. They're stunning. They look gorgeous on hand swatches as much as they look gorgeous on eyes. I did play around with them first. I really do think this palette is quite a little cute palette. It's if you're into the whole crystal scene and the glitter scene, then you will probably love this palette as much as, like, I'm not really into like the feeling of the crystal, of the glitter, but hey, it is a gorgeous palette, and it's definitely super cute and can add some really awesome color to your shadow, just to a normal like foundation look. So let's get into the eye look. So these So this is exclusive to Cosmetics Plus. I don't think they have this online on BYS yet, so if you are near a Cosmetics Plus store, definitely go grab it for $17. It is super gorgeous. I actually picked this baby up at Cosmetics Plus. I did actually go into my local Cosmetics Plus to grab this baby. My first impression of seeing it was kind of the palette itself. It was super cute and super like very revealing to my eye. I was like, that is super cute, and I had to have it in my collection because it was something totally different from BYS and something that BYS hasn't done. And I really quite like when BYS do kind of like their different kind of palettes with different elements to them, like on the outside. I really think that that is really cute, and it totally sends a statement for your makeup and what these shades were meant for and what the group they were in, especially that Bloom palette. That was super gorgeous. If you guys have not seen that, I will leave that in the link below, but definitely keep watching to see how I do a look on this awesome, amazing, stunning palette. And yeah, so again, I always prime my eyes either with a eye primer or a concealer or anything that is on hand. And again, you guys have probably seen that I've used this palette so many times. This is just the MAC Conceal and Correct palette that a friend gave me. She didn't actually use it, so she was like, oh, here you go. So it was really nice of her because I definitely prime my eyes with this concealer. I don't like really... I use any color just to prime my eyes before I put like eyeshadow on. So this comes in handy quite a lot. It doesn't matter if it's like an orange undertone because we are sticking colors over it, so we just want a base. So it's really good. Plus it's in their lightest concealer shades. So this one is a all-in-one situation. Definitely, it's a really nice concealer. I don't know. You can use it as like probably like also, I know a lot of people like to use concealer for correcting and then also for highlighting as well. So yeah, basically it is NC W10, NC20, NW20, pale yellow, pale pink. So basically you can kind of my tones anyway. And all that good stuff. So let's get in. I've primed my eyes. Now I'm ready to take the colors on. And again, I'm just going to be using just my normal brushes in this again, so we can give like full. And these are just like the cheapy brushes that I bought off eBay. They don't have to be fancy brushes. Any brush will work the same way. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to take a little bit of quartz and centers and mix them together to put under my brow bone, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to take a little bit of the white shade and just apply that on my eye as like a set kind of base to set the shadow off. And again, it's just like a basic white, so you're probably not going to see it much. Again, this is just to set down basically the colour. So I'm just going to go in with Senses and kind of just drag that across. It's like a nude pale colour, so that's another thing that I set my shadow primer with, or my eye primer. So the next shade I'm going to dip into is kind of knocks it over. So the next shade I'm going to dip into is, I think I'm going to go dip into Psychic, which is this brown shade, and probably put that on top of my brow bone. I'm just blowing off the excess too, just because there's a little bit too much excess. So see how I'm just kind of like blending that into the brow bone, or under the brow bone, just to give it more of a colour. I'm just buffering it in with my brush. You can pick up more of it if you really want to, and then like apply more of it over it if you really want to. So this week so far, I've basically, so we're probably in the next week. So my brother came up from Brisbane for a couple of weeks just to see me for his birthday, which is really nice of him. Yeah, so I've been basically trying to spend more time with my brother than doing makeup, but sometimes they've gone away um, they've gone away to her cousins for the weekend that I'm actually filming this one, just because I was basically spending more time with my brother. So I'm gonna take the shades Healing, and I'm gonna put a little bit of Healing underneath them Psychic, and just blend that in. See how you can see that Healing is in there? I'm just gonna put it right into the crease of my eye. Just to add a different kind of color to it. And then what I might do is, as I'm blending that in, I might take a little bit of sandstone and just add a little bit on the outside just to darken it up a little bit. Just so we can darken and blend it kind of into Psychic. Just so we got like more of like a ready tone. Just so I'm using most of the colours anyway. Just so you guys can see that all the colours are super blendable and super stunning, and they all work cohesively together, which is great. I'm going to grab a little bit of Moonstone and apply a little bit of Moonstone into the corner of my eye, which is here, as where I've just put it, and just blend that in with it as well. So we've got most of the matte shades in with the mattes. So now it's time for the shimmery shades, and I think I'm gonna go with I might go with Power Up, which is that brown one, and I'm gonna grab my finger and basically just apply it with my finger, as you guys can probably see, and you probably know I use my fingers for a lot of the makeup looks. It's just a really nice, sort of like a brown sugar kind of glitter is what I would call it. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to take is, I might take Diamond, which is this baby right here, and I'm going to put that into the inner corner of my eyelid. Like so. And do the same thing on the other eye. Make sure I get all of that. And then also I might apply a little bit of Glossy, which is that darker purple, and I might apply a little bit more of that darker purple into just the corner of that. And then I'm going to take the Crystal Dust shade, and I'm going to apply that right into the inner corner of my eye to make it really pop. And I find with these to use your fingers as well. And now I'm going to take a little domey brush, or whatever kind of brush I have on me, and I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Rechange, and I'm just going to take that little bit of that and kind of drag it along my waterline, just so we've got some extra colour down the bottom. Just because I like to add a little bit of colour down to the bottom of the eye. And that is the complete, well, that is the eyeshadow done. Now I'm just going to apply some liner and mascara, and then I will be back and I will apply the highlighter. Okay, so for the highlighter, I'm basically going to take the purple shade out of the Soft Pastel Face Palette from BYS, and I might grab the lightest kind of pink shade for blush as well. So I'm going to just apply that purple highlighter in this palette here, which is this one here, and I'm just going to apply that as a highlighter on my face, just because I couldn't find the highlighter 2 palette, so this is the one I kind of want to use for highlighter. And then I'm going to take a different brush, and I'm going to take, I think I might just take a smaller color brush. I'll take this brush and I'm just going to apply that really soft pink shade just to give some pink to my cheekbones. And I just used that pink out of the face palette. So I used that highlighter and this pink blush, and now I'm going to chuck on a lip. And I think I'm going to go in with the Lime Crime lip in the shade Moonstone, just because I really like this color, because it's kind of like that lavender color. And that is the finished look. I didn't really want to do my brows because I wasn't really in the mood to do my brows, but this is the finished look. I hope you guys love it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me. Let me know what you guys liked about the Crystal BYS Crystal palette. Let me know if you guys are definitely going to grab this palette. I think this palette is just super cute and adorable. Definitely go pick up the Lime Crime Moonstone lipstick. I know it was like a limited edition. I know, I think it was limited edition. I don't know if some sites still sell it. I don't think Lime Crime officially sell it anymore. I think it was a limited edition. But it is, if you own this color and you love it, let me know in the link below, like in the comments down below. Let me know what you liked about the Crystal BYS palette. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me, follow my Insta, follow my YouTube. Well, you probably are following my YouTube. Don't forget to check out my blog page. All my links will either be at the top of my channel, or I will tag them in the like comment section, or like the description box of these videos. Have a nice night, time, day, slash whatever time it is where you guys are living. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, day, night, whatever it is in your country and where you live. Hope you guys love this video. For my American followers, I think some BYS stuff can be shipped to you. They do ship internationally. If you just like check out their link below, they will let you know. I don't know if BYS will be getting their crystal palette in. I'm hoping that they do, so everyone can like sort of grab it on the BYS site. But yeah, thank you guys, and hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys on the next makeup tutorial video, vlog, whatever I'm doing next. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.